Good morning, guys. Okay, so here we go again. No rest for the wicked, as they say. So we had a delivery yesterday. We'll spin you around and let you see what I delivered. It's not a lot, but it's for a little project that at this time of the year we really need to do. So I will spin you around here. Okay, so we have had some steel framing delivered. Now, we're not starting out the back yet, if that's what you're thinking. What we are doing, incidentally, I've started painting this area of the wall. It's had its first coat. A little bit patchy, but it needs a second coat. This is done along the front, and up this side's also done. So yeah, what we're doing, well, if I can blind you for a second, you will see that the sun is really low, and it sort of spins round quite low to the right here at this time of year, and it shines straight in to this like patio area outside the kitchen. So what we're doing is we're building a sunshade just under the bedroom here, that's going to come out to just past this table here, and it's going to be the full width. Now we marked on the ground where it's coming out to, but it's coming out to about here, which is a fair distance, and it's going to be the full width inside the posts, the brick posts. We're not going outside the brick posts, we're staying inside, so it's going to be the full width between these sort of brick posts coming out down to a little bit of slope with a fancy frame at the front here, one on each side, and just a grey roof similar to what was put up on the carport. And we're also doing the same at the side here, between the post here and the back post there. We are bringing a sloped roof right out to the wall. He's putting a gutter in on this, obviously, because we don't want the water running off into next door. However, we do want the roof extending right to the wall, so it needs a guttering on it. So we are hoping that this is going to give us a bit of shade at this time of the year, and we're also hoping that during rainy season it gives us a little bit more protection from the rain, especially when it's howling in from sort of the northeast, eastish here. Oh, coming across from Lough, across the river. And we're going to put a frame up as well, like a shearer board frame, similar to what we've got on top of the walls, but just sort of like half the width to the right hand side of this opening here, just to offer a bit of protection for the wind, and obviously to stop the wind howling through the porch area there and blowing these trees. Now we're going to move these trees out to the wall at some point, but we need to wait till he's got the roof and that up, I think. So they're coming out today to start painting this metal at the back. Now the design's going to be very similar to the carport. It's going to be done in black, sort of metal frame, with a similar sort of frame around the roof and everything. So I'll bring you back, guys, periodically and let you see the progress. Now it's quite early, it's only about 8:30 in the morning here, and we're just waiting on them turning up. So I'll catch you in a bit, guys. Cheers for now. Okay, so the guys are here now, and they are making the frame for the roof. So you can see it's quite a big sunshade that we're having built. That's the one that's going to extend out the front, and I believe this one he's cutting now is the one that's going to be put on the side of the house. So he's just tacking it together at the minute, and then we'll make it square. So I'll bring you back shortly, guys. Guy's just cutting his 45-degree angles on these ones. So day 3 beginning. I don't know if they're coming today.
I think the guy's short-staffed. But this frame, which is the small one that's going to go at the side, is pretty much ready. We've got the roof panels here to go on. They're putting it all together before they actually fit it. They've also got to put concrete pads in for the legs. This is the big one. The slats for the roof panels are not on yet. They've been painted, so they're going to paint this probably today. They've still got the brackets to, no they've not. They've already welded these on. And this is the big one, which is going to go out the front. These are the legs that are going to support it, one at either side. And this is what they look like painted. And these are the roof panels. Smaller ones here are for the smaller roof, obviously. The larger ones here are for the larger roof. So keeping with the theme, everything's sort of black and grey, dark greyish. These slats that are painted here are for the big one. Now I think they've actually used some of these to make these, because there was about 8 of these. And there's not any more. So, oh, there is, they're here. So these are the slats to go on the big one for supporting the roof panels. So, I think they've just turned up. They weren't supposed to be here today. I don't know if anybody in the Nakhon Phanom area is after a bike, but I'm changing this for a mountain bike. There's a cracking bike shop called Siam Bikes in Nakhon Phanom, and he's going to take it off me and sell it for me, because I'm going to buy a mountain bike, a Trex mountain bike off of him. So if there's anybody interested, there's a pair of size 8 Shimano shoes to go with it. It's got all the good stuff. It's got all the Shimano 501 shift set, derailleur, brakes, brake levers, shifters. It's full carbon seat stock, carbon handlebars, carbon wheels, Ultegra pedals, or Ultegra drive, whatever you call them, I'm not too sure. If anybody's interested, I'm only wanting 20,000 baht for it, so if you're in the area and you watch the videos and you're into cycling, give me a shout. Good morning guys. So it is Saturday, I think it's the 23rd today, 23rd of December, and the guys are round. Now they've got all the frames built, they've got the first bit roof up. I will spin you around and let you see what's happening. Okay, so the roof is up and it's bolted to the house beam. It's a fair size. So these are just like concrete bolts. And we've got a building site again. So this is the roof, or what's going to be the roof, with its supports. So I will bring you back shortly guys. Just a quick one before we go. Yeah, they've mixed up a load of concrete here for concreting the posts into the ground. So they've got like a base in the bottom of these holes, and the concrete, the metal posts are sitting in the holes here on top of the base, and then they're going to concrete them in. So I'll bring you back shortly guys. Welcome back guys. Okay, so it's about 5:30 PM Saturday, and our 2 sort of sunshades are up. Now, there's a reason we've actually done this, and it's because during rainy season the wind comes howling across the river here, and it's been blowing the rain in, and it's actually been blowing it into the kitchen under the patio doors. So one of the reasons that this has been put up is to prevent that. And also at certain times of the year the rain comes from sort of this direction. It is going to be sort of the southwestish, I suppose, and it rains and it comes in sort of horizontally and it comes in here, and you can't sit outside in the rain. So we've put this little roof in as well to sort of protect this area and also to provide some shade, so we can put some of these shady rubber plants and that under here. We'll put them along sort of the back wall here. It takes a little bit of light away from the kitchen, but it's not a problem. I mean, during the day it's absolutely fine. Getting towards this time anyway, sort of 5:30, 6 p.m, it's going to be dark in 30 minutes, so you're going to need lights on anyway. We're going to put like an edge in round here. It's kind of hard to explain, but you'll see it. It will come down maybe about 1.5 feet, 2 feet, and it'll just run along the edge, just like a shearer board, sort of kind of like what's on the walls here, but it'll be sort of horizontal going across, and it'll just drop down to offer a little bit of protection as well for when we use this area, because we eat out here quite a lot. And I must say they've done an absolutely fantastic job. It really is incredible what they've done in a day. Okay, that's not including them building the stuff. It took them 2 days to build the stuff, but they've been along today, and in this one day they've put the two roofs up with the frames, the supports and everything, and it looks pretty good. You'll see a bucket hanging there, that's holding a bit of the roof down, because there's supposed to be one of these little beams that are running across the way at the back. Well, there is, it's still there, but the problem is they can't actually get to that to screw the frame down to it. So it's just screwed sort of at this edge and at the other edge where there's a little sort of indent there. But it's looking good, it's looking very good, and it makes a big difference to the house. It gives us a far bigger outside area. And it's in theme with all the other railings and the carport and everything. So it kind of looks like it's actually supposed to be in there. It looks like it's kind of part of the house design, but it's not. It's just an added extra, as is the carport. So they're coming tomorrow to finish off. They've got to do a bit of sealing, and they're going to level out all the stones, put it back to how it was, and then we'll start rearranging the plants. You can see we've got these 3 palms stuck across there in the corner because we had to take them away from inside the patio area while they were putting the roof up. We don't know where we're going to put them yet. I'm thinking I'll just put them along the back side in line with the wall and that last pillar. But I don't know yet. We'll see what happens. You will see very shortly what I've done. So that's it for now, guys. The sunshades are up, and thank you so much for watching. And I will, well, I don't know why I'm actually saying this, because I'm going to do a little video tomorrow when they've actually finished. So I'll speak to you later, guys. Cheers for now.